I'm very happy for you.
I'm so happy.
And your children. I mean, I don't know. It's funny. I think I have almost like the grandpa syndrome because I'm so hungry for videos of children I'm constantly pestering. I pester Sona all the time, and she'll send me some that are really funny of her kids, basically with hammers smashing their house and
just going crazy.
And what's the funniest thing is Sona's shooting it and laughing.
I bet.
She's always like, gonna smash that, huh? Gonna smash that thing that great grandpa left for us in his will. Yeah. There it goes. You're just
really
laughing.
Funny. It's really funny.
I beg her for these things, and then I'm like, more.
I know.
And suddenly I'm realizing that, I'm just in that phase where I can't, I love it.
That kid thing is so fun. I'm sure you guys see, like, we'll have her all day. And then I'm like, finally. And we put her to bed. I'm like, And then I'm sitting there watching videos that I took of her all day. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? Go live, lady.
I do that about my shows from the late 90s.
You do?
Oh, no.
I tossed that up for you.
Yeah, no. I watched them.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God, look at him. Oh, look at him. He's still in his 40s.
Look how he eats with his hands.
Yeah, look how
cute.
You can tell he's shitting himself. Oh. And then I send them to people. You got to check this out. This is me with Christine Baranski. Check it out, 2002. Wait, why am I looking at this?
Oh my God.
Aren't I adorable? No.
Oh my God.
You seem weird.
Your face hurts.
But I would, you can't take, that's the only thing I tell parents is you cannot take enough video.
Yeah.
Like you just
God.
have to have cameras rolling all the time
Constantly.
because it doesn't,
Just constant funny stuff. Yeah. It's ridiculous. She's pointing right now and going, everything's which we find, but it's so funny. Like, I want to send videos to everyone. I'm like, why? No one's going to think this is cute but me. Because I remember when my friends would send me, I'm like, oh, great. She's saying, Now I'm like, look, our child's saying,
Yeah.
Like, everything's so exciting.
Just means your baby's neurotic.
Yeah. You know,
later at 45,
Well, she would be if she got swords coming at her face in her classes.
Oh my God, yes. She is totally immersed.
Doing stunt work, Now,
what's your feeling going to be down the road? Because it's so interesting. It's like you got started so young doing what you're doing. And then you think about your daughter coming to you and saying, I want to do that. And your attitude might be very different. Like, listen, I survived that, but I don't want that for you.
I had such a good experience growing up as an actor. I had like the best parents. And I mean, Tom and I were actors. I'm like, she's probably going to be something like that. Or maybe and she's very, she's loves to show off and be on the video, loves to stare at herself. I mean, she's our child for sure. Loves watching her own videos, loves to catch herself in the mirror and like keeps looking. And we're like, yes, we know. We get it. She's very entertained with the things that she does. I think she probably will do something like that. But my experience was so great.
You had a good experience.
I really did. And I started so young. And if she wants to,
What was your first gig, your first paying gig? How old were you?
Oh my gosh. I did so many Barbie commercials when I was like the first Barbie girl.
Really?
So I was probably between 5 and 7 and I did like 10 Barbie commercials. I was talking about this the other day. I think we were talking about it on Kimmel because they wanted to see some of them and I couldn't even find, like, they don't even exist anymore. Like they're that long ago. But those were my first couple things. And then I did a TV miniseries where I played Felicity Huffman played my mom. Donald Sutherland played my grandpa, and Tim Matheson played my dad, and I was 5. And I remember the weird part is I remember every moment of it. Right. I remember my mom taking me there. I remember my little schooling I had to do. I remember going to set. I remember sitting on Felicity's lap, doing the scene, being told what to say, and had the best. I mean, it was just, I loved every second of it. So my experience was very good, but my parents were amazing. And they did it right. And I did a bunch of other things. I wasn't just acting. I think we talked about this last time. I wasn't just acting. I was like, okay, now you have your tennis lesson. Now you're going to go to camp. Now you're going to do this. So there was never I didn't get a job. It wasn't like that for me. It wasn't that effective for me.
It's so good. It's fascinating. Like the times I've spoken to Ron Howard and he had such success throughout his whole childhood, but clearly his parents were on the ball.
Yeah.
And same with Shirley Temple, there's people that whose parents are all over it. And then, of course, there are parents that unknowingly, but they're not well.
I know.
They're not well people. And we've talked to we were talking to Natasha Lyonne about it, and she was saying she's being very honest. She says, she wasn't, it's funny, she wasn't blaming her parents. She was saying they did the best they could, but they weren't well. And she got a tough deal, and you just think about all these people whose parents are living through their kids, their own disappointments.
Yeah, that's really tough. I just did not have that experience. I was very, very lucky. So, if that's what Matilda wants to do, I can't really tell her not to, because I loved my experience so much. I can't be like, don't do that, because I loved it.
Eventually they have to find their own way.
Yeah.
As long as you control their finances.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah. Isn't that the whole point? If your kids
Control their finances?
It sounded very aggressive.
Yeah.
It did.
It sounded devious, actually.
Yeah, it did. And evil.
I probably shouldn't have stroked my non-existent goatee when I said it.
There's
I
literally
must
a dollar sign above your head right now. What's going on?
You can see those?
Yes,
I didn't
the ones
think anyone
above
could
your
see
car
those.
when I drove in.
I must control their finances. I remember last time you came and you brought us these mugs, and then I didn't realize at the time is mugs is like a fixation of yours. You love mugs.
I did bring you guys mugs.
You brought us
They
mugs.
arrived after.
It
was so kind
after.
of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got them? I never knew if they went into
But
the
the mug-
abyss of mail.
No.
No,
The mugs
we
are
got 'em.
beautiful, but on
That
the
means
outside.
we never thanked you, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
so
know.
thank you.
I'm
Sorry.
Well,
I
the
did
mugs
for like
did
5
say
years.
"drop dead" on them.
Yes.
And
We
that's
were
why
confused.
it was just a weird thing. They were beautiful mugs, and it's so beautiful. I still have
Mine said never again.
never. Yours said never again.
Yeah.
Mine said drop dead, and yours said never have children.
Oh my God, that's
Which was
right.
yes.
You all got the wrong ones.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I was supposed to
Yours
get never
is
have children.
no children. Yours is drop dead. Yes.
That makes sense.
Doesn't this make sense
So
now?
you love mugs, but you need them to have a very hostile message on them.
Yes, because it makes you happy and then immediately steals your joy.
It
Yes.
was sweet because you are among, I think, Randall Park was the only other person to bring something. He brought whiskey.
And we're not putting it out there that people need
Yes,
to bring
we are.
something.
Yes, we are. Yeah, bring
But these
stuff.
were like wonderful little equestrian mugs with chocolates in them. And it was so
Yes.
kind.
Oh
We
my
still
God,
drink
you
out of that mug to this
remember.
So
day.
do we. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to know that they made it here.
My mug was sent to the Conan O'Brien Museum
Oh God.
in Orlando, Florida.
What else do they have there?
Yeah.
It's your mug.
Oh,
It's Jesus. There's not much.
no, it's not a lot.
It's a pillow that Al Roker leaned against.
Oh, okay.
1994. Some of my original pomade.
Wow.
It's not a well-visited
Not a lot,
museum.
no.
Not a lot of people go there.
No.
But also they do a free lube job there. We get a lot of people
You mean
what?
a car?
Is that oil
car
change?
for
thing.
cars.
Yes,
Oh,
he needs
okay,
a car
okay.
Oh, but
thing.
also lubricating people that want sex. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what did you mean?
I thought you were talking about an oil change, but
Yeah.
you meant because
No,
you
I meant
said
both.
lube job.
Yeah,
oh,
both.
okay.
Yeah.
So they're lubricating genitalia.
Well, they do both.
At your museum?
I took
at your
a
museum.
Miata can come in. Well, it's just a thing to try and get people to visit the museum.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
it's in someone's basement.
Wow.
Yeah.
We say it's a museum. Look, it's really more of a trap than a museum.
Okay.
But anyway, that's not important. It's Orlando. Check it
Oh
out.
my God.
You're like
Honestly,
the
it's
Buffalo
Florida. It
Bill.
doesn't surprise me
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
The people in Florida know, and they're like, whatever, it's fine.
That makes sense.
They're like, we got so much shit to deal with. Run your little fake museum trap,
Your lube job.
your lube job
They
museum.
don't care over there.
Like, we got real problems
They
here.
don't care over there.
Uh,
Oh man, I'm
no,
so
but that
glad
was-
you loved your mugs. I
but-
love coffee mugs. That's
Yes.
my love language.
Oh.
You know what's interesting? Whenever I'm anywhere, that's my big weakness. Is if I look and see, do they have in some of these travel shows that I've done
Yes.
over the years, I always want to find, is there a mug here? When I was on the DMZ, the line between North Korea and South Korea, I was like, do you have any mugs? And, I mean, I'm just always looking
With
for
like a line down the middle of it, like it's half
actually-
north and half
they
south.
have a gift shop at the DMZ.
Are you serious?
And to access the DMZ, you have to drive. You're on a road and either side of the road is mined. It's filled with landmines. It's crazy. One of the
Wow.
craziest experiences I've ever had. and you drive along, and I went there with Stephen Yun.
Yeah.
And we get there, and there is a room that's half in South Korea, half in North Korea.
Oh my gosh.
And so we shot a little bit there where he did the weather from the window that looks out on South Korea, and I did the one that looks out on North Korea. But then there's a gift shop, and you've never seen a gift shop like the one they have there. All kinds of stuff. And my main obsession was I've got to get a coffee mug.
That's what I do. I get the coffee mugs from wherever we go. I also make a ton. I put pictures on them and give them as gifts. I'm obsessed with that. But I can't. So hotels and stuff make me crazy because the mugs are always like small, like cappuccino mugs.
This is a mug.
Good mug.
I love this mug. I don't know. Someone gave me this mug. I wish I could remember, or maybe I found it. I can't remember. But anyway, this is the correct size.
He's holding a well-sized mug in his hand.
Yes. I have large hands. I'm a large man, and I need a big mug.
Yes.
And this is the right size. And I know what you mean. Those little...
What is that? A shot of coffee? So I have to travel with my mugs, and I travel with my coffee makers.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I have it. I brought it.
So if you have a choice between...
in case you didn't have what I wanted.
You have a choice between bringing your daughter or your special mugs. You leave your daughter at a motel.
1,000%. I need my mugs because I need my coffee to deal with her.
Are these ceramic mugs? Would these break, or are they like travel mugs?
I pack them very well.
Whoa.
I pack them very nicely, or I'll make sure I have one when I arrive. I'm a real diva, you guys, when I travel.
Yeah, you can't call you mama.
No.
Yeah. Hey, mama! Where's your mug, mama?
Don't you dare!
Will you send someone out for some Taco Bell really quick?
I know. I had this whole facade of being really easy breezy, but not at all.
Do you still have the craving for the Taco Bell?
I love Taco Bell.
Sona,
freaking love that.
I mean,
Sona used to when Sona was working full time as my assistant. I remember how often we'd be driving around and we would pass a sign for taco, like would pass a Taco Bell, and you would always say the same thing. You'd be like, I could murder me some Taco Bell right now. Yeah. And then you would go through the whole menu.
Yeah.
But I love that it was very aggressive. Like I could go in there and massacre some Taco Bell.
Yes.
I love Taco Bell too.
I do too.
And we're not getting paid right now by Taco Bell.
You don't tiptoe around Taco Bell. You devour it. You do murder it.
Yes,
that's what it's there for, you know? Because it's going to murder you later. So
exactly.
I had an incision made in my body. That can be opened where you can just push the taco. Yeah. And the doctor said 50-50 chance you die from this operation.
But it's worth it.
And then the doctor said, is this so you can shove Taco Bell directly into your... And I said, yes. And he said, we've done many of these.
Yeah.
And I put it in with the wrapping. Doesn't matter.
Wow, with the wrapping.
Yeah.
You're savage.
I am savage.
You are. You're living on the edge.
The wrapping.
The wrapping.
Why don't you just unwrap
This is
it?
my Taco Bell port.
You might want to get an MRI.
Yeah.
Or get it checked out.
Those things are expensive.
I don't know.
I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm not going to... You are the dictionary definition of a delight. You really are.
So, can I give you the compliment I was going to give you before I was rudely interrupted by everyone?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm getting a note now. Conan, take a shower. You stink. Jesus.
No, I was going to say, when you guys asked me to come back, I was so touched, so honored to come be a second-time arrival. And I couldn't wait because... You, from one of the first talk shows I ever did, you were look, it's scary to do that sort of thing when you're new. And you were so amazing to me. You made me laugh so hard. And I told someone on my team, I said, he's one of those that saves you.
Oh,
I'm like, he's a saver. So if you start to, maybe you're missing, you dive in and no one ever knows, and you save the day and you say something funny or you do something that no one realizes there was a lag. And that is such a nice thing. And so coming here is like a part. I couldn't wait.
Well, that's very sweet of you to say. But you know what? No one needs less saving than Kaylee Cuoco. I'll tell you that right now.
Thank you.
There are people that are in my life who've needed saving, and I do like to help people who need help in that moment. But good God, you do not need any help.
You're very sweet. This is such a fun room. Also, my fiance sent a video to you, and he wants you to watch it because he's a big fan.
Oh, yeah.
So nice.
I was going to have him come. He said once he says hi, and he's just a big fan.
Well, have we met? Do we know each other?
I don't think you guys
You
have
should
met.
have him on. He's an amazing actor. I'm familiar with both your work.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to. We got to hang sometime. Oh, suddenly you're busy, aren't you? Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
We should hang sometime. And you know what? I've never seen the light go out of someone's eyes so quickly. It's like I asked you for a kidney. We have that on tape.
Yeah.
Oh my God, please get the video. You will see a soul leave a body. I can't understand why someone with a 9-month-old and 19 dogs wouldn't want to hang.
10 months today.
We'll see.
10 months.
Like her birthday.
I don't. I Googled it before I walked in because I knew you guys would ask.
I've got to Google my child's
I'm like,
name.
what's her name?
Well, tell your husband I would love to, your fiance, I would love to hang with him or meet him or whatever.
That's so nice.
But,
he would love to meet you too. He loves you.
Well, role play, really good.
Thank
and
you.
It's on Prime Video. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the first time I went over and taped a bit over on the Big Bang set.
Yes.
And you guys were all there.
Yes.
And because I was next door, and I remember thinking, this is like the #1 show on television, and you could expect a set like that to be tense and weird. And you were it was just a group of nice people.
Yeah.
And I thought, something's very wrong here.
Yeah.
You're
And
suspicious.
I went back to my set and created the sort of creepy tension that I think you need for really good.
But it worked out well for you.
Kaylee, we
Thank
absolutely
you.
adore you.
Love
you
you
come back here
guys.
anytime.
This was like a joy for me today. I couldn't wait to get here.
And I can't wait to hang out with you
But
and
I
your
gotta head
fiance.
out now. It's gonna take 4 miles for me to walk to get to my car, so I gotta head out now. I need a Gatorade. Can you send me with a sandwich?
Yes, we'll send you with a
it's a long
sandwich.
walk.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You also started out in the Groundlings, or
I
did
did.
some time in the Groundlings at the Sunday show.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did the whole program, and then
Me
I was
too.
in the Sunday company, and then I got kicked out with Dak Shepard.
Is that what you got kicked out?
Well, it's either you get asked to be,
Yes, exactly.
or you get kicked out, which sounds really extreme. It's like your time is done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very hurtful.
That was my, and you were never heard from again.
Right.
Until this podcast resurrected you.
Thank you so much. And now I can retire. I just needed them to hear this.
Yeah. You can live off this podcast appearance money.
Uh-huh.
Because that was kind of where I started too.
Mhm.
I came out to be a writer in LA, and I was 22 and immediately started doing improv on the side because I realized that's what I liked. I liked getting up on stage and doing sketch comedy. I did not want to do stand-up.
Yeah. But you liked sketch or you liked improv.
Well, this is the interesting thing. I realized that I love improvisation when it's necessary.
Yes.
But my preference is to think of something that's going to work ahead of time.
Yeah.
And
know it's going to kill and not humiliate yourself.
I like going in with a plan and then
Playing.
And when you find things in the moment improvisationally, it's probably the happiest
It's the best.
I can be on this earth.
Me too.
But I want to do everything I can before I go in to make sure that my odds are pretty good.
Oh, I'm improvising with myself at home and then coming in with all of these new dialogue tweaks and then playing around.
Can I geek out on It's Always Sunny for a second and ask, how much improvisation are you guys doing? First of all, it's the 17th season.
Yeah. Really weird. Really strange.
Because it all began so improbably.
Yeah.
And I know you've talked about it a million times, but you literally just went out, which is my favorite comedy is Let's Make Ourselves Happy, which is what I was doing on Late Night in 93, which is me and some like-minded people are going to make stuff that we think is funny. We've tricked a network into putting it out there.
Yep.
They're going to get rid of me soon, but let's just keep doing it.
That's how we felt.
And now it's 17 years later.
Yeah. It's a good life lesson. Like, I also, that philosophy goes towards auditioning too. I was always auditioning before that, reading the description of the character and trying to figure out exactly what they wanted and going in and doing an audition that I hoped that it was what they were looking for. It doesn't work like that. You got to go and do your best version of whatever you think it is and make yourself it turned into my only goal rather than going over the lines in my head 8 million times was just have fun. Just have fun. If you say a couple different words, who cares? It's fine. Just have fun. It's the only way it works. And then I started booking stuff.
It's funny too, because we all start out in that situation where we're trying to make someone happy and you're told, it went to someone else, and you think it's a judgment on you.
Totally.
When it really isn't.
Not at all.
Because in this town, in this business, I was trying to explain to people, they're seeing 10,000 people, and you might have come in and nailed it in some way.
Absolutely.
But you're a little taller.
Or more often than not, they've already offered it to someone else.
Yeah.
You're going in and spending days working on this thing, blow drying your hair, putting makeup on, driving to that lot, walking across the lot in 100-degree heat. You look like shit by the time you get there. You do your best. And all the while, they're just waiting to get a phone call that the person they offered to is accepting or rejecting it. And then they've got backups that they're going to keep offering it. And then if no one accepts it, then they're going to turn to these auditions. It's crazy. There were so many auditions where I was like, I felt so good about that. And plenty of auditions that I hated because I would get anxious and be weird.
Yeah,
like, that's not what I was meaning to do. But now being on the other side of it, I'm like, oh yeah, you've already offered it to someone else.
We auditioned like thousands of people to be Conan O'Brien on Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend when we knew all along it was going to be me.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
It was
Everybody had to do their hair like that.
We told you.
And I was behind a one-way mirror, and I was just I was laughing.
Yeah.
We
was
were
laughing.
earnestly trying to replace you, though. So
I was just laughing and drinking caramel out of a big pitcher. Warm caramel, and laughing, and it was running down my face. Bring in the next one.
What? Why?
I don't know. I'm broken inside. I think
Caramel or caramel?
I'm a caramel person. What'd you say?
caramel.
Caramel. Is anybody caramel?
I think I say Carmel unless
Not
I think about.
Carmel.
No,
that's a city.
Carmel.
I think I know.
By the
I think
sea.
I even say that, but if I think about it, I'll say it right. Same with crayon and crayon.
Oh, no, I'm caramel.
No idea
Caramel.
what
I'm
you're...
Carmel.
Well, no, I'm not the city. I'm the candy,
I'm
the toffee.
Monterey.
Wait a minute. You're saying it correct. I understand what you're saying. I don't know what's happening with you. You're saying I say caramel. Caramel.
No, you want Carmel.
Caramel.
Crayon
Caramel.
differently?
There we go.
I don't even hear the difference.
He
with
says
crayon.
Carmel.
Well,
I
I
like to
think I was
just-
saying that because I'm conscious of it, but I say what you
Caramel.
say, and that goes for life.
You know what? This is
Whatever.
going to end up being
Caramel.
this will be the moment that trends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're
We're
going to get a
gonna be
lot
that-
of feedback.
I'm
And by
gonna
the
be-
way, I have a strong feeling I'm wrong. I think
It's
it
like
might
the
be caramel.
Berenstain
It's
Bears.
caramel. It's caramel.
All right, or it's
You
caramel.
know.
Caramel.
Everyone's nodding.
Maybe it's
okay?
it's probably an East Coast thing.
Oh,
What do you
East Coast,
say?
West Coast?
I say caramel.
Oh,
Caramel.
that's weird.
Caitlin,
upset.
I think we're done.
Caramel.
I think I
Am
should
I
go.
saying
I
that weird?
think-
I
No,
have
you sound
weird-
great.
I say things weird.
You sound great.
Weirdly.
Weirdly.
Thank you.
Oh,
can't. No.
I say things weirdly. Like I have a hard G at the end of my words.
Yeah.
Oh, do
awful.
you say everything?
Everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
yeah.
Everything.
Everything.
Wrong.
Wrong.
She says, "Oh, you're wronga,"
Oh.
and it just drives me crazy because first of all, I'm never wronga.
Right, because you're never
And
wronga.
it's wrong to say wronga.
Okay.
All right, listen.
Let's
I'm
just
gonna-
move on.
as the
I hate
captain,
everybody.
I have to pile
I
us
hate
back into
everybody.
safer
Okay,
waters.
thank you.
Let's
Thank
bring
you,
in the
Captain.
next Conan O'Brien.
I do think there were a couple of things that I realized about you today that I didn't know before, which is that you lived on Vashon Island.
I did.
My wife is from Seattle.
Oh, she is?
Yes. And so I have wandered those islands and spent time on Vashon. And that's and also Portland.
Mhm.
That's a very special, specific part of the country.
Yes, it's very Pacific Northwest. My parents were hippies. My mom's an herbalist. We went fishing for salmon on the island for dinner. And then we moved to outside. You say Portland, which is that was the big city 20 minutes away. We lived in Tigard, Oregon. And if you were hungry, you went outside and grabbed some whatever was ripe. Washed it off with the hose. We were very, it was just the four of us living off the land.
When I met my wife, she had moved to New York. And she'd grown up in Seattle, and she'd only been in New York a short time. And we start dating, and then I'm going to, we're invited to an event. I'm doing the late night show, and I invite this new woman I've met, who I'm in love with. I'm going to bring her to this event, And she would say, "Okay, let's go." And she only had fleece. And she'd be like,
That's right.
"I've got this
Patagonia.
I've got this.
My Timberland boots.
I can put on this nicer fleece." And I'm like, "It's kind of black tie. Like, I'm wearing a tux."
Like,
and she's like,
I got sandals.
"Yeah, I can put on the good sandals." And there was a moment where I was like, "We need to
is this
talk.
gonna work?
We need to talk about the fleece only. Not everything's a fleece vest and a baseball cap."
Yeah, that's right.
But the other thing too was, I would say I'm Irish Catholic Boston, so everything for me, and Sona's witnessed this many times, which is I need to eat a massive ham sandwich. I've tried to change. I think I have changed, but my go-to was always a meal involves a massive piece of ham
Meat.
and potato,
yes,
and mayonnaise, and it has to be this big thing that you then sit around and digest like a bank vault in your stomach.
Yeah, that was Rob too.
Yeah.
I retrained him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my wife, I'd show up at the time, she was my girlfriend, and I would show up at her tiny apartment and I would say, "Hey,
I brought a ham."
and I'd say like, I'd say, "I'm wearing a ham." I had a hat that was made that just had hams around it. I would show up at her apartment and say like, "Hey, Eliza, I'm really hungry. Are you hungry?" And she'd say, "I ate." And I'd say, "Oh, you ate?" And she'd be like, "Yep. I had half a pear, and then I had some walnuts, and then I had some antioxidant juice."
Oh yeah,
And it's
I gotta
all
meet
that
this lady.
Pacific
I bet her
Northwest.
gut health is just top shelf.
Yeah.
Well, she's a massive fan of yours, so she would be thrilled that to meet you someday. But anyway, she did. So you say that you had to retrain Rob.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was just all. First of all, I don't know that fresh vegetables existed on the
No.
East. I think it was just all cans and frozen stuff. Apparently,
I never saw a vegetable. I think until after Reagan was in office.
right.
don't know
I
what-
didn't believe him. I was like, that's not possible. Like it's. But no, it was all. They had like lima beans and steak and always a potato of some kind.
Yes.
God forbid you leave the potato out. Meat, a potato, and some bagged rewarmed vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And so how long did it take to retrain Rob?
Not long, because I love cooking, and he was like, "Oh, what's this?" Oh, and one time I asked if he liked eggplant, because I was going to do like an eggplant parmesan. He was like, I was going to do some eggplant thing that wasn't eggplant parmesan, and I just ruined the whole story. And he was like, "Yeah, I love eggplant." I was like, "Great." So I made. So I don't remember what it was. We were still dating. It was 800 years ago.
Yeah. This is before the printing press.
Yeah, that's right. And he ate it, and he just wasn't eating it. I was like, "What? You don't like eggplant?" He was like, "I swear this is not what eggplant tasted like when I was growing up." And he had eggplant parmesan. It was just like beaten to a pulp and just mostly fried breading.
Yes. It's breading and cheese.
Yeah. I was like, that's not the eggplant part.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. That's the
If
heart
you-
attack part.
If you hit a vegetable in heart attack sauce,
Mhm.
I was fine with it.
Everyone is, yeah.
Everyone is. But it's just,
Now he loves a fresh vegetable, I will say.
oh, and I've completely changed.
Yeah.
It's the same. I mean, this is interesting. I wanted to talk about this initially just for a second because I realized we've had a similar experience. But I had the same thing happen to me, which is now I'm like, I would like a salad, please.
You're opposite.
Yeah.
Him too. He's like, he'll look at what his friends back east eat, and he's just like, how are they not all dead? And why are they wondering why I look good and they don't?
Right.
They all look like 75-year-old men. Doughy. I love them. I want to make that clear. I love all of them.
Did you hear her talking shit about us?
They won't be surprised.
When you put something out in the world and you're seen a certain way, fans react to you in a certain way. And for so many years as D, people know you a certain way.
Oh yeah.
And that is not who you are.
No.
But I heard this anecdote once that the Three Stooges, the actual people who were the Three Stooges, the Mo, Howard, and Larry, and when they would go out in the world, people who were fans would come up and
slap them,
hit them, and do the eye poke.
Get your fingers away from my eyes.
Yeah, because they were like, no, I love you. Hey, Curly,
People
I
are
love
weird.
you. And they would jab them in the eyes, and it was a huge problem for
People are
them.
so stupid.
But I'm thinking if you're there's part of D. I mean, you're this very attractive, cool actress.
Thanks, Conan.
Well, you know what I mean. No, you're.
I do now.
Listen, I don't know where Rob is right now. But feels like he's not showing you the proper attention. I'm sorry.
That's right. Put it on Rob.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's off somewhere eating a potato.
I know.
And I'm here talking to you about how attractive you are.
Thank you.
And talented as an actor and what a career you've had. And I don't know. I don't know if you have that syndrome where people come up to you and they're...
Oh, yeah. D's a bird. Shut up bird. A lot of shut up bird. Mostly shut up bird. Yeah. On a daily basis.
And you're like with your kids.
Yeah. They love it. They think it's the best thing in the world.
Sona, I bet you've done that.
Have you screamed shut up bird?
I was going to yell, hey bird, shut up bird when you walked in. I was like, I shouldn't.
I love
wasn't
it.
going to do that.
The most fun is when people do it in the comment section of whatever social media, and then I have so many fans jump on it and be like, you think she hasn't heard that before? She's other things that I'm like, stop. I find it hilarious. It doesn't bother me at all. Calling someone a bird is so not an insult. It's the stupidest.
Don't you love it when people come to your defense on social media for something that didn't need defending?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're calling me a bird. Who cares? I was very worried. Very worried is maybe a little strong, but I did have a lot of thoughts about like, oh, I bet this show might let a lot of my Sunny fans down or the Mick fans down who just want me to do hard comedy.
Balls to the wall kind of.
Yeah, just tell dick and ball jokes all day long and set people on fire. That's all anyone wants from me.
Right.
And have men yell at me and call me a bird. So I was like, or I don't know how the general public is going to receive this. I feel like I've got the moms and grandmas with this one. But people are really liking it, which I'm
the
very
reviews
happy
have been
about.
great.
Yeah, they really have.
And it's okay. I guess we're all human. So when you're waiting
need to
around,
take a shit.
When you're waiting, why do you always take us into the gutter?
There's something for the old fans.
There you go, guys.
There you go, Fel. And they're like, hey,
There she's back.
it started to get real serious there, but then it was okay again. D is back. The uninitiated or people who wouldn't know would say, oh, by this point, you wouldn't worry what people would say. Of course you would.
Of course I would.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you must be very happy because people are loving it.
I was, even between filming the pilot and watching it, when I got it, I didn't watch it right away. I was so nervous. I was just like, I really enjoy being in control. And I felt very out of control with this one because it's a different genre. Just a lot of trust. And like I said, I mean, I'm just used to 17 seasons on a show where we're all doing it together. This was me just trusting this woman. And I'm very glad that I did. She was incredible. But I care very much. And I was scared to show it to Rob. Rob's the harshest critic I've ever met in my life. And when he liked it, I was like, we did it, guys. We did it.
Now, would Rob, okay, this is interesting because this is someone who is your comedic partner, but also your life partner.
Brutally honest.
Brutally honest?
Brutally honest. Doesn't matter if we're married. Yeah. He wouldn't be cruel about it, but he'd say something like, you know what he would do? He would give me 1 million notes, even though it was already finished and edited. He would give me so many notes.
Right. You're like, no, it's on. We're watching it on television.
We're watching it on television right now.
It's airing on ABC
He's like,
right now.
No. Just trust me. Just call the editor.
For reruns.
Yeah. That's right. Never give up.
That's a fascinating dynamic.
It's very true. Yeah. Yeah. But he liked it.
When I show my wife things that we're going to do, I mean, she's honest, but she wouldn't say, oh, that's bad, but I can tell.
She'd smile and nod.
She's got very, Liza has these beautiful big eyes, and sometimes
they get sad.
There's a little sadness in them, even though she's smiling, and I know, and I'm like, no, this isn't good. And then she goes to her closet and pulls out one of 70 fleeces she has now, because she's rolling in dough. All she did was go get, it's my Gucci fleece.
I love Liza.
Yeah, Liza's great. Yeah. She flies to Paris and has fittings and then comes back and it's still a fleece vest. And she puts the Patagonia label over the Gucci label.
Just smells like perfume.
Yeah, yeah. And then she says, let's go get some cured salmon. Hang out by the water.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Well, that is amazing that you have figured that you two have that dynamic.
Yeah, he's.
Can you do it with him? Can you look at his stuff? Can you look at Rob's stuff and say, yeah?
Ooh, good question. This is going to sound super lame. I think Rob's got incredible taste, so there's not really anything he's made that I haven't liked, but no, that's not my personality. I think I would find things. I do that thing where you go see a friend in a play and you have to find things that you liked about it because their acting sucked. And then you just give them those things.
I hope you've seen more than one person in a play because they're going to know.
Yeah.
I've only seen one play in my life.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It was 3 weeks ago.
I only have one friend.
And it was her best friend in the world.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Jenny Tyler is Gandhi. Jenny.
I shaved my head.
Your
What?
head,
What else?
you have a very round head, Jenny.
That part where you're not eating was really
Probably really good for your diet.
Yeah.
Jenny Tyler is gone.
Well, she is. It's playing on Highland. Go see it.
Don't see it.
It's at the Coronet Theater. Check it out. Between Hacks and Always Sunny and this, I mean, you've gotten to really own this comedy space. And then there's some part of you that said, I'd like to do this that is not, it's not a comedy. You can't not be funny in things, and you are fun. Your character's funny, but it all comes off the character.
Yeah, she's human.
She's human. Yeah.
And the other characters I play really aren't human. I mean, they're not multifaceted characters. This is just there's a way to still be a grounded, hardworking woman with children and be funny.
I think I can quickly set up. It's a terrific idea for a show. I know it's adapted from this French show, but the series, and this isn't giving away too much, but it opens with you getting up at 4 a.m. We don't know, whatever you're getting up in the middle of the night, and we don't know what you do. It's clear you don't have a lot of money, and you go to work, and you're getting dressed, and you're getting a big trash can and cleaning supplies, and it's clear that, oh, you're a woman who cleans up in the middle of the night. And then it's revealed, at first you just think, oh, she's cleaning an office, and then it's clear that you're listening to music, and it's clear that you're cleaning up at a bullpen in a police station. And then you knock into a box and all this stuff spills over, and you're just cleaning it up.
Jerk the headphones off, music stops.
Jerk the headphones off, and you're just going to clean up this stuff, and it's evidence. And your character has a gift, which has to kind of, you're cleaning, but you also need to make sense of things, and you're highly intelligent, and you start just quickly, and it basically leads to your character is very good and is kind of a savant at seeing these patterns, and you start to help the police kind of against their will.
Oh yeah, get up and go to their case board and cross off suspect and write victim under one woman's picture.
Yeah. And then they have to find out who did this, and they find out that it was you. It's like, why is the cleaning woman doing this? And I always think pilots are next to impossible because in a pilot episode you need to lay out so much information that there's so many times that I've watched pilots, and it's ding dong, hello, hi, I'm here.
I'm your neighbor, remember me?
Yeah, I'm your neighbor, and guess what?
We don't like each other,
We don't like, I don't like you since that time you stole that, whatever, because you know how you like to steal things. I guess I'm the stealer. Dun, 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 dun. And then music. But no, that's a show I actually wrote.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But she was laughing because she thought it was so funny.
It's funny, right? It's
Ran 9 years on WB/UPN. But anyway, when they were united, I made hundreds of dollars on The Stealer. Pilot is a very good episode.
Thanks.
I mean, you watch the pilot and you think, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I get it. And it's all organic.
Thank you.
I understand kind of why it all happens.
I wanted people to want to come back. Like I tune into stuff all the time where I'm like, yeah, it was great. And then I don't have a desire to come back for whatever reason. And I wanted you to really fall in love with this woman and who she is and be compelled to figure out, because I drop a thing at the end of the first episode and I want people to buy into that and want to figure out
what is that all about? Yes.
Yeah. And I have to say, Drew Goddard wrote that script and I was not interested when they came to me and wanted to have lunch. I was like, ABC, hour-long drama? No, thank you. And my agent was like, no, you're going to go have lunch with them. And I was like, what did you just say to me? He was like, it's good. You're going to read it and you're going to have lunch and I'm going to make you because I think you're going to really want to do it. I just had no interest in well, first of all, working for a network. I'm very spoiled on FX. They let us do whatever we want and say whatever we want. And I have a hard time with executives who aren't creatives telling me what I can and can't do because, again, so it goes back to, it's all fine and it works and a lot of people are fine with that. I'm so blessed to be in a position where I want to show up and have fun with my life. That's at home and at work. I don't want to do something that is, I just want everything to be great or just I'll wait and wait until something comes along that I can make special. So I was very gun shy and then I read his script and was like, oh, I think I'm in. And then I have to point out that Alethea Jones directed that episode and she was absolutely incredible. So one of the ways that you see my character solve things is what we call Morgan vision and kind of these like flashes of what she's putting together in her brain. And I was really nervous about those because I was like, all I know, my mind went to like a horrible reenactment on a bad A&E crime show where there's like someone who kind of looks like the murderer walking up. I was like, oh God, I just was very scared of the Morgan vision stuff. And I told her that and she was like, that's the stuff I'm most excited about. And I was like, okay, walk me through that. She just did such a tremendous job with that pilot.
Also, some of the imagined recreations are really funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
because it's just what's going on in her
head. Your
Yeah.
mind, you're thinking of serious things like how a murder happened, but then there are these asides where you're thinking of other possibilities that are actually really good sight gags that are funny.
And they're quick, just like quick
really
little
quick.
pops.
It's interesting to me because I would think what you want to do, it's that old phrase like you're playing with house money.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes in sports, if a team has, if they know that they've got it, if they know that they're going to the Super Bowl or something, they play differently because they, or conversely, if they feel like we got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And it's nice probably to be in a part of your career where you feel like, no, I want to have fun.
Yes.
I want to have a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's quite a freedom in knowing that I really would walk away if it was not up to the quality that I wanted to put out there. Because that's not like a threat. It's just really like, no, thanks. I mean, thank you so much for thinking of me, but I don't. Yeah. It feels, and
it
I
would
know
be perfect if you walked out on this podcast right now.
Oh yeah, I should have done that. And away from my TV show.
And guess what? This is not up to my.
Yeah, it's not too late. We still got 10 minutes.
I was just going to say,
then we could put in a car starting noise.
Oh yeah,
tires screeching.
Me calling my agent.
I know you're a very busy person, and you've been very generous with your time.
I really have been, and
your people made it very clear to me that this was, not high on your list of things to do.
And the rate you charged, my God.
Thanks for coming up to the number.
$150,000 for a 45-minute chat.
Conversation.
That's
incredible. Exactly right, and that's at a discount, by the way.
And a private jet, and you
lives
drove
down
here.
the street.
You just charged us the amount of a private jet. But I'm and I don't know, time with you is time very well spent. I adore you, and
back at you.
Well, back at you doesn't really count as a compliment.
Oh God.
Well, then I'm taking it back completely.
Smart. Yeah. But keep making the podcast because I really like it.
Thank you.
And it is you've done all 10 for this season, is that right?
No, tomorrow. Well, yes. By the time I've done all 10.
Okay.
Yes, I've done all 10.
Okay. Wiser Than Me. These are really great conversations, and I love that you're out there having those conversations. I think it's a
Thanks.
very cool project.
Yeah.
So
Fun. Thank
keep
you.
going, and I will one day put on a wig and some lipstick, and I will come in, and you will interview me as an older woman, a wise older woman.
By the way, I just have to tell you one quick thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I've done your podcast a couple times because I did it during the pandemic.
That's right. Is that
And-
right?
No, we did it on Zoom.
We did it on Zoom. And the reason I
Yeah.
know this is because we were talking and you were commenting. I wish I'd remembered to bring it in today. God damn it. But anyway, you were commenting on everything that was, my bookshelves and shit like that. And so I said, wouldn't it be funny if I had a picture of you?
Was it your TV show? When you zoom in guests for your TV show?
Was it your TV show?
It was a TV show, but I said, wouldn't it be great if you had a picture of me?
And then you sent.
I sent you a picture of
You
me.
sent me a picture framed, and I do have it.
No.
Of course
Is
I
it
have
prominently
it.
displayed?
No.
Well, come on.
No, I've got it in a drawer, but I'm saving it for that joke.
In a drawer.
A junk drawer.
Yeah, it's in my junk. It's like with the Scotch tape and extra
No, I
paper
want
clip.
it when people open the door. It's there. Come on.
I wish I'd brought it today. Darn it. But anyway, whatever.
It's in a drawer. Well, there goes
It's
that
not in
idea.
the trash. Look at it that way. Stay positive.
You're right. Hey, there's another thing we could all learn. Stay positive.
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus,
Yes.
I love you. Thank you for being here. I
Back-
really do.
Back
No, don't say back at you.
to the future.
Okay.
I'm going to go watch that movie.
Hey there, welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. My eternal search for friendship, really meaningful friendship. So far, how many of these shows have we done?
300 and something?
And not one person has agreed to be my friend. This is a journey. It's like Hercules and his labors.
Yeah.
I'm just out there trying, but I'll keep trying. I'm joined by my, I hope, friends, my pals,
We're friends.
and employees.
That's true.
Son of Movsesian.
You said 300, and I was going to guess like 3,000.
No, 350, something like that, right? 350?
I was way off.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Matt Gourley, how are you?
I'm good.
Haven't
How
seen
are
you guys in a while. We spent a little time apart, and I did miss you guys. I say that with genuine feeling,
Good.
which is rare for me.
That's nice.
And I'm curious how everyone's doing. Sona, what you been up to?
I fell down the stairs a couple days ago.
We're laughing already. Well, you're here, so you weren't killed.
No, I wasn't killed.
But tell us what happened.
It was at my new place,
Mhm.
and I was coming down the stairs, and I slipped, and so I slid down the stairs on my butt.
Mhm.
So it was like a thun 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 all the way down, and nobody was around. Like Tack was in the shower, and so it was one of those things where you just kind of are like, "Well, I just fell. Now I have to just get up and continue on with my day."
Did it hurt?
It hurts so bad.
On
And then
the
my-
coccyx, the tailbone?
Yes, on my tailbone, and it still hurts. Like I'm kind of moving around a lot on the chair right now because it's kind of uncomfortable for me. But then Tack came out of the shower and he was like, "What was that?" It sounded like something really heavy fell.
Okay, Tack. Who threw a piano down the stairs? Who threw an Armenian piano down the stairs?
Ah, come on. But it was just when you fall, it's it could be funny if someone else is around or if other people.
You're chilling right now.
Yeah.
If other people come and check on you, then it's oh, okay, she fell. It's weird, but she's okay.
They make it kind of normal. a little bit.
Yes, but when you're by yourself and you're at the end of your fall and you're just kind of in a weird position and you're like, okay, I just have to get up and just keep going.
Right. That's life.
I know, but
That's all of life.
and it's ironic because people falling is one of my favorite things.
Oh my God. You have shown me over the years as my assistant, long before this podcast, you would say I would hear explosive laughter. I'd be trying to get a show together. I'd hear explosive laughter. I'd go out and you would be watching a bride come out at her happiest moment and then fall into a big bowl of dog shit. And you would be crying.
I would too.
And then, and you know what it is? It's best when it happens when someone's preening if there is a difference. If a person just falls, it's not as funny as someone who's dressed up for their big moment and grinning and saying, "Everybody, look at me," and then they trip. Do you know what I mean? And
there was a video I bookmarked and would watch over and over again. It was these two men dressed as mascots, so in big costumes, and they were on ice, and they were doing a commercial for, I think, cars or a car dealership.
Okay. This is we're gonna have to throw to this. We're gonna find this and throw to it. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Real
quick. Listeners, go to the YouTube channel or Instagram
one of the mascots
at Team Coco Podcast.
Mascots could not stay standing, and so
this is I'm so glad I brought this up.
I can't breathe.
Oh my god.
You gotta find it.
Throw to the tape. Go to the tape.
He's like, walking around, and then he just
goes down hard. Yeah. Oh my, you've been defeated.
Oh my god, you're in vapor lock.
You've defeated.
I'm actually crying. I can't speak. I think about it. I think like on a regular. I think about it more than I think about my kids sometimes. Just this video of this guy. He's like, did you find? Please tell me you found it. Of these people on a mascot.
This is it.
Yes, this is it.
This is it. I've seen it.
Oh
Okay.
my god,
Put
I'm
it up.
crying.
Put it up.
I'm crying.
Put it up.
I'm gonna cry more.
You know what does that for me? Have you ever seen the drunk Ewok on the Today Show at Halloween? That humps their legs and does Michael Jackson dancing. Oh my god, it's incredible. It's incredible. It's like a Halloween display.
Oh wait, here we go.
There we go.
Hold it up.
Oh my god.
Is this it? Yes.
Yeah, it's the
There we go.
bloopers.
The wrong socks.
Oh. Don't make him keep doing it. Don't make him keep doing it.
He's about to go.
Help him! Help him!
Guys,
Viper Mitsubishi is a proud sponsor of Golden Goat for Hockey.
Oh my god. Are they playing yakety sax?
What?
oh my god.
Okay, whatever that car is, I'm buying it. Why?
Incredible.
Why do they keep me?
Oh. Amazing.
Look at her.
Amazing.
She's a puddle.
That lived up, Sona. I wasn't thinking that was going to live up to
No,
your
but
reaction.
look at her.
That was pretty good.
She's gonna die. You're not getting enough air.
Like, yeah, I am. Sometimes I get really scared. I'm not breathing enough when I laugh too
All right,
much,
we
but
gotta
that
do this.
video does it every single time.
We got to
good.
do this. My guest today is a singer-songwriter whose first independently produced album, Period, is out now. Very happy she's here today. She's an old friend from back in the day. Kesha, welcome. Kesha, first of all, I know it's a podcast. It's an audio medium, but you look, as always, fantastic. And we do have cameras rolling. Anyone, you got to go online. You got to check out, right? How Kesha's dressed. You
Yes.
look fantastic.
Thank you. Which camera do I like?
Stand and look.
Give it
we
to-
have all these cameras here.
Here?
You look incredible, as you always do. You're wearing Conan merchandise, and this is...
my
Oh my god! I
God.
just
Oh
put
my
that together.
Lord! And this is what
Wow.
you will look like if you buy Conan merchandise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Kesha was a 77-year-old man before she put that shirt on and became... I am so glad you're here. You look gorgeous.
Thank
You look
you.
fantastic. You are all things Kesha. And I want to start by reminiscing.
Let's go.
You came on my show in 2010, I believe, when you were blowing up with TikTok, and you kept coming back on my show.
I wouldn't leave.
You would not leave, but you were such a loyal person. You always came back to the show. You were always great. We had great interviews. We had great moments. You would perform. you were just a trooper and so nice to me. And I wanted to first thank you for that.
Oh,
You were great. And then I wanted to reminisce about, we're not getting into specifics today about the various shit that you have gone through. We're going to stay clear of all that for all legal reasons and blah, blah, blah. But I was walking along in Venice a bunch of years ago when you were in the midst of some real dark times, and we bump into each other. I hugged you because I just knew that you were going through this bad time, and we had this like nice moment of me asking you how you doing, you talking to me. It was this nice human moment. Of course, you're Kesha, so there's paparazzi.
Yeah.
I had never seen paparazzi before. They are not interested in Conan O'Brien. So I was like, hey, so that's paparazzi.
They avoid you.
Yeah, no,
They do not.
No.
They follow you.
A photo of Conan O'Brien is worth less. Even in the digital era, you lose money on a photo of Conan O'Brien.
No.
But they got this photo, and so I thought, and it circulated, and I thought, gotta first call the wife about hugging Kesha on the street.
To confess?
To confess
Yes.
that, yes, Kesha and I have been seeing each other secretly.
Yeah.
But on a personal level, I'm very happy for you that you have gone through a really bad experience and come out the other side seemingly stronger than ever.
Thank
and
you.
Looking beautiful and
Thank
making great
you.
music. And so I just wanted to start with that, like this just big dose of positivity.
I love it.
And as my old friend, I'm proud of you for hanging in there.
Oh my God. This means so much coming from you. You're iconic. And the reason I kept showing up is not because you're iconic, but because you're such a good man. Like you're so kind. And you can just tell in Hollywood, there's everybody.
Yeah.
And then there's like the especially bad ones, but then there's like sprinkled with especially good ones.
Oh.
And I just could always tell from the very beginning. I was like, he's an especially, like you're a magical, like light worker. Like you're just amazing. So that's why I do this. And that's why I show up with
I know.
guitars in your face on my
listen
outfits.
to this. Look what you brought. You bring me this gorgeous Fender Strat, which is, I love a Fender Strat. Look at this. Yes, I know. We're now a game show.
You're like a Price is Right model.
And I've never seen
Matt.
that color with a black pick guard, and it is absolute. How's the action on that, baby?
The action is satisfaction.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
you shouldn't have asked him.
I know. I regret.
take it all back.
That was so nice of you.
But
You're just a lovely person.
But literally, it's because you're such an amazing person.
Oh.
Like that.
We got to take this on the road. I think I should be part of your. I think I should be part of your live show.
Let's go. I'm going on tour, baby. Let's
I
go.
know, and it's called the Tits Out Tour.
Yeah, you'll have to get your tits out though.
Listen, when I let these
Try keeping 'em in.
when I let these babies out, you were going to see audience attendance plunge when these two Irish cutlets come out.
Bring him out, baby.
When
I'm
these
ready.
Looks like
two little dollops of spam.
That is both too poetic and too on the nose or
awful.
something. Oh my God, Irish cutlets.
They got to come out. They've never
Yummy.
seen sunlight, and it is time.
Let's go. Come to MSG. I'm headlining Madison Square Garden for the first time in my entire career.
Wait, how could that be the first time?
I've played there many times.
Right.
It's the first time I'm headlining. So, like, having gone through the shit I've gone through, not fun. Don't need to talk about it. But I will say, I am proud of me too.
You should be.
I am proud of me.
And I'll say something. I want to go back and take people. Just this is not news to you, but your story. You've been working at this for a very long time, and I think I like to highlight those parts of the story because there are a lot of people that can think attractive woman hits it big. It can just happen. They don't understand the years and years of the songwriting you were doing since you were a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Your mom,
Mm-hmm.
a songwriter,
Totally. Yeah.
wrote for Dolly Parton, wrote for a bunch of people.
Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard.
But you guys had hard times, food stamps, not a lot of money, struggle. And from an early age, you were writing songs and working on becoming yourself.
Yeah. Well, I kind of like got the assignment when I was little. Like, my mom was like, "You're going to be a pop star." And I was like, "I am?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right." And so then I was going to go to Columbia. I didn't know that you went to Harvard.
Yeah.
That's because you're a smarty little genius.
No, lots of evil. Trust me, lots of evil, dumb people go there too.
I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you.
every college encompasses all kinds of people. So yeah, there are
Fair
war
enough.
criminals there right now that are training to be war criminals. But that aside, and don't worry, I'll make a donation. You were working on. Your mom told you you're going to be a pop star, and you took the assignment seriously.
Well, I'm also secretly, people don't know this about me because I, have my butt hanging out and I brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. These kind of things. So people think I'm like doopy, but actually I was really smart.
You're doopy like a fox.
I'm doopy like a fox. No, I got like almost perfect SAT scores. My IQ, I forget what it was, but it was impressive. And I was going to
Before all the Jack Daniels.
Before all the Jack Daniels got to me. And I was going to go to Columbia and study comparative religion and psychology.
Uh-huh.
And then instead, I signed a record deal.
Yeah.
So what was my point?
I think the point is, and it does not surprise me, you're saying, it might surprise some people that you're smart.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of ways of being smart. And it does not surprise me at all that you're really smart. And watching, first of all, the tenacity that you took to your career. I think for your first album, if I'm correct, you wrote like 200 songs.
Oh, every album I write like 200 songs. I write many songs. This week, I've probably written like 9 songs. It's insane. Most of them are bad. And that's like how some of the hits come out is because I'm like, okay, yesterday I wrote a good song. Today I'm going to write 1 or 2 songs. So let me just write like the worst song. And then all of a sudden the worst one I can write ends up being the fan favorite.
Well, that does not surprise me. There's an old saying that every person who comes out with the great American novel has 15 terrible novels in their desk.
Yeah.
And the problem is once they write the hit novel, then the publishers quickly want another one. So they go, oh, I got them. And it's like, yeah, there's a reason those didn't go. You have to write. I mean, Lennon and McCartney wrote hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of songs before they get to writing the good stuff.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of art is good editing. It's what you take out. Now, this podcast, we don't seem to take much out.
Well, it would be 10 seconds long. And we just can't make any money.
This isn't art, so we know that.
That's not true. Humor, to me, is the most impressive kind of art. I'm going to challenge you on that.
I think in moments we hit these really nice high notes, and then there's a lot of Matt going blah blah blah, and Sona going blah blah blah.
Why do I sound like that?
You have a beautiful high register.
Oh.
It's funny because you describe yourself as a kid as a seeker, and that you tried out different churches. You were looking for something.
Well, so since I was little, okay, let me back this up.
Okay.
It's my last lifetime. And I always knew that. But then I recently was at the Naked Hippie Commune and the medicine woman was like, it's your last lifetime. I was like, I know, right? She's like, it definitely is. So ever since, because I'm Pisces.
And Pisces means you're saying you've had other lifetimes. How many do you think you've had?
Oh, too many.
Okay. And this is the last one.
This is it, baby. This is the finale. That's why I got it all popping off like crazy.
Yeah.
So it's the last one because I was like, give me all you got. And God was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, bitch. And then I'm like,
when I call God bitch, he tends to throw thunderbolts down at me. Yeah. Or she. Or they. I'm just going to cover every base here. But what I'm saying is, I don't like the way you talk to God. I think it's disrespectful. That's my only problem. So this is your last lifetime. I would be okay with this being my last lifetime because I've loved this lifetime. And if this is it, I am not greedy for more. I don't think it's going to get better.
when's your birthday?
April 18th.
Oh, you're at the beginning, honey.
Oh, no, I can't do more.
This is like your first one.
No,
you have
really?
like 3,000 minimum left.
I'm more worried for the world than I God.
Well, it's gonna be end times.
I'll say.
It's all post-apocalyptic. Me babbling as a new person. So you were going to. This is your last.
Oh, so it's my
Who
last
told you this?
lifetime.
A
Okay.
shaman told you this?
Well, this medicine woman. So I go to this place called Esalen, and it's like you can be naked, and you started as an alternative to an insane asylum, but it's in the redwood forest, and you go and you soak in like these lithium-filled baths, and you're naked, and it's beautiful, and there's butterflies. We love it. So I go there, and then I met this medicine woman, and she's like, "Oh my God," and I was like, "I know," and she's like, "I'm like, I know," and she's like, "It's your last lifetime, you know?" I'm like, "Yes." And so we've been doing all this work, trying to get me like spiritually focused and ready to just like spread as much love in the most adorable package as much as I can till the day I die.
Let me ask you a question. Would I do okay at Esalen? Be honest.
You would love it.
But
have you ever been? Do you know about it?
I've never been naked. So
well, come to the tour and get your
no, but what I'm saying is I don't know. Be honest. We're friends. Be honest. How would I do at Esalen?
Well, how do you feel about spiders?
I'm okay with spiders.
Okay. How do you feel about like nakedness? And
I like other people being naked.
Okay.
Totally down with it.
How do you feel about hippies?
Hippies, I'm cool with hippies.
You'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can go and like take different. I teach songwriting there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm down with all of it. I'm down with everyone else being naked, me maybe in a 3-piece suit.
No. That's great. You can do whatever makes
but with
anybody
like a little
comfy.
butt, like assless chaps.
Wait, but you're watching everybody who's naked and you're fully clothed?
And sketching them.
Sounding kind of weird. I've done that there.
And I found a little window I can peer out of.
Oh, no.
Yeah, peering through a little window. And I brought the little window. I set it up between two trees.
And you were never invited there.
And I was not invited there, and I'm escorted out, and I run away every time.
Geez, you were invited. Now you're not invited.
I'm not invited. You just disinvited me.
No, you would love it. We should go, honestly, if you ever want to go for a weekend. It's my favorite place in the world.
Okay.
And what was my point of all of this?
You don't need a point. That's the thing is we're
that
having
how
a good time.
podcasts work?
Yeah.
You don't need a point?
That's how this one works.
So I just don't have to have a point.
You have
I
no
love
responsibility.
it. Oh
but
my God.
I'm going to give you your point.
Go ahead.
And this is the ultimate form of mansplaining. I'll tell you,
love it.
Kesha,
Please,
what you meant.
Tell me my point.
Well, I was bringing up the fact that as a kid, you were a seeker. You went to like you used to drive around to different churches or have your mom drive around to explore. And it sounds like this has been a theme in your life. You're going to Esalen. You're out there to try and find out whatever you can find out. You're curious, which takes a certain amount of bravery, I would say.
Oh my God, it's very psychedelic out here. You guys don't think? It's so surreal.
Mm-hmm.
I have the trippiest experiences, and I'm like, fine line between like spiritual and just insane.
Yeah.
But like, I love riding that line.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just had so many interesting, like serendipitous experiences, like where my cat, I had a spiritual awakening and I like saw the universe, and my cat brought me headphones, and a guy.
Was that real, the part where your cat brings you headphones?
I swear to God, Mr. Peeps. I swear to God.
What brand headphones?
He's my
You can
little
turn this
Buddha.
into a plug. And then Mr. Peeps can make some money.
Come on, Peter.
Yeah.
Let's go. No, so
What are we using here?
You sure headphones.
it was this
There you go.
giant Shure headphones. My cat brought me those.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cat
Sure.
approved. Ask Mr. Peeps. They're really good. Mr. Peeps just made $40,000.
He does that. He's great.
This episode is brought to you by Square. Your favorite neighborhood spots run on Square. Did you know Square can help you turn your small business idea into a huge success? Even that genius idea for moving with monkeys, the pop-up workout class taught by, yes, real monkeys. What? Just reading the copy here, people. Square isn't just a point of sale for local businesses anymore. What began as a little white card reader is now a behind-the-scenes powerhouse, helping you manage finances, schedule your team, and cover cash flow gaps when they come up. I have to say I love Square, and sometimes I've thought, why don't I just have one? It'd be cool.
No, why would you want to? Yes, that's a great idea. I forgot we were doing an ad for it.
Yeah.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Now you're playing the game. With Square, you could keep things at moving with monkeys. They're really sticking with this idea. With Square, keep things at moving with monkeys running smoothly, even if one of your instructors won't stop flinging bananas at the clients.
Oh, boy.
Go to square.com/go/Conan to learn more. That's SQUARE. Yeah, I spelled square.com/GO/Conan. Square. Meet you there.
So anyways, so like weird psychedelic things have been happening my whole life. So I started, because in school, I was like, I don't know if I belong with these people, because I'm in like outside of Nashville. People are throwing around the N-word. I'm like, I think I'm gay. And then I was like, well, actually, I just don't like anybody. And so then I met punk rockers, and I was like, wait, I fuck with punk rockers. Because they're like, don't give a fuck, but they stand in their integrity, but like in a very offensive way.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. And so I was like,
in your face.
Yeah.
That's the essence of punk rock, is lean into it, in your face. This is happening.
Yeah, but like at the heart of it, there's a lot of integrity.
Yeah.
There's just mixed with rage and like, I don't give a fuck how this reads to you. But like, it is what it is. And I loved that. Like Iggy Pop was a guiding light for me. So I'm in like middle school. I'm like, Mom, will you drive me from one super church to the other one? And my first kiss outside of a super church. And I was like, I have always been fascinated with what makes people do what they're doing, like survive. Like, what do you believe in? What are we doing? What are we doing here? And who are you going to listen to about how to do it and like why? So that was always my fascination. Even with becoming a pop star, like I always thought Mick Jagger was very similar to like the preachers I would see at the church.
Yeah.
Like, there's a similarity there.
He's a good front man.
Yeah.
You know, Mick Jagger, probably the greatest front man of all time. A good front man is serving the same purpose as a preacher.
Yeah.
It's this tireless energy, and then they have to project hardcore belief in what they're doing.
Totally.
And you can't let that, that's why it's easier to be Bill Wyman, the bass player in the Stones, formerly bass player. But like, you can kind of hang back and have a bad day. But if you're Mick Jagger, you can never have a bad day.
You can't doubt. You can't have a doubt in your damn body about what you're doing. And like that faith, I'm like, shit, I want that faith in something. That's wild. So I always was like really fascinated to that energy. And
did you know you could get up on a stage, or that you belonged up on a stage even as a kid?
No, I was like the person that everyone's like, you're too weird to even like sit near. Like, you're just so weird. And so, no, I didn't want to be on the stage. I was like, I'm just going to go make out with some dude. Right. That has been my motto my whole life.
Wow.
Fuck you guys. I'm going to go make out with some hot dude.
This was your religion, in a way.
Honestly, dead ass. Yeah.
I dabbled in that a little bit too.
Sona worked with me for quite a while. During the period of time when you were coming on the show and everything, Sona was making out with some dude up in my office.
Good
she was supposed to be filing. Who's done the filing lately?
It was my religion.
Yeah, it was your religion.
Yeah, so
I love that. That's a song. There's a song in there. Go on.
You got to cut her in.
No, it's fine.
It's interesting to me that, and I didn't realize that you were doing backup vocals for a while before you hit it on your own. And that's a very interesting role, I would think, and very educational.
Totally.
Because you're around Miley Cyrus, Ariana Grande, and you're watching them do it, and you're doing this, providing this very technical assistance to them as and helping them out. But you're kind of watching from the side, but seeing how it's done.
Totally. And like absorbing it all. Like, I've worked with all different kinds of people in the business, but one of the greats is Rick Rubin.
Yep.
And like just seeing how he's done it alongside of how someone like Ariana does it, alongside of, I wrote a song for Britney. Like, just kind of like taking these notes. And that's why I teach songwriting, is because I'm like, I've been around some of the most incredible like artists of our generation, not let alone myself, right? So
Exactly.
it's very cunty.
This is only going to be the podcast that's used that word the third most.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
And 2 others that are still ahead of you.
But
You
so
have to
yeah,
figure it out.
I like watching people in flow. That's why you wanted to know why I brought you a guitar, is because I love watching people in flow. I love seeing people in their creative, and like anything can be creative, right? Like the way I got dressed today, it's creative.
Yes. You took a Conan t-shirt and you took it so to the next level that, yeah, I've never been attracted to myself. And now I am. Wait a minute, that's not true.
Promoting self-love in here too. We love that.
You're not attracted to Kesha. You're attracted to yourself.
You can
Kesha
have
is
your
making
shirt?
the t-shirt with me on it attractive.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
suddenly attracted to you as well.
Yeah. So let's talk about this, because you put in the time, you work. Then I meet you when TikTok hits, and it's a phenomenon.
Yeah.
And you have described the feeling that so many people wish and pray for this day. And when it happens, though, it's kind of mind-altering, because you had been playing in front of, I just played a show and there were a couple hundred people there. And then overnight,
Dude, it was not
don't you call me dude.
I almost called you.
I'm an admiral in the Navy. You call me Admiral O'Brien. I'm an admiral in the Kesha Navy.
I stopped myself from saying bitch. No, okay.
No, bitch is okay.
Okay.
This admiral's okay with
but
bitch.
not to God. Okay. So the shows I was playing before that were like 10 people, and the one guy at the bar was asleep. So does he count? I don't know. And then I played Lollapalooza, and I would look out and I was like, do they know? They must be here for the person after me.
Right. Who's standing behind me that they want to see?
And I was like, what? And then they knew the song, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And then that night it was like hanging out with the Black Keys, and they came to the show, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell? It happened so fast. And my mind was like, what? It was very weird.
Well, I remember you came on for TikTok, and then you kept coming back with other performances. And what I always remember is how you're so quick and funny, and your whole spirit was, let's see where this goes, which was great, which was really nice. And you had this sense of humor about, I'm try to say this the right way, like you would use your sexuality in this way that was really fun.
It's silly and fun.
Silly and fun, and things firing out of your...
Chicha?
To use a
I'm
technical
sorry.
term. Yes, that's
I
right.
didn't realize we were in Nicaragua. Please, someone translate for me.
Two cunties and a chicha. We got them.
Oh, I love
Cunty.
keeping track.
And one chicha. I'm not familiar with the chicha or the vagina, for that matter.
Both were writing it down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my terms right. You know, when Kesha comes on, it comes with a term sheet.
Yeah, it does. There's
God
a
is a
glossary.
bitch. There's cunties and chichas. And
Can we get a telestrator in here as well? Or?
But no, like literally, and things were firing out of your nipples, and
There
it
was?
There was. You didn't. Oh, wait a minute. That's a dream I had. Yeah, you would. There was a
fun.
burlesque, fun attitude about it all,
Yeah.
which had a almost cartoonish element to it, and it was fun. It was, for lack of, I mean, that's the word. It was fun and
It's fun.
experimental and artistic and silly and absurd, and the whole thing mashed together.
Totally. Because I grew up not knowing, I didn't have my God to pray to.
Mhm.
Like, even in anywhere, I was like, and I've started to realize, like, it's kind of cool that I do feel like a true original. In ways I wished I had someone to be like, I want to be just like that person, but there's like nobody to really point to.
Mhm.
Like, there are a lot of amazing people I want to be like in ways, but there's not just like one person.
Well, I have this theory that I've had for a while, which is we all grow up looking at people and thinking, I really like what they're doing. I really like
Yeah.
what they're doing. I really like what they're doing. And sometimes you can mistakenly think, I want to be that person. And what I have found is and I've said this before, it's your failure
Hmm.
to be the person I use the word failure. It's not really a failure, but it's your attempt to be the person and your inability to be them that makes you original.
Yes.
So you have your eye on this idea that I'd like to be that person, but you're different. You've got, in my case, I was aiming at that, and I was a bad copy of that when I was younger, or thinking I was supposed to be that. And then it was my failure to be any of those people that made me whatever I am.
Totally. I have many thoughts about this. So I think authenticity is the highest vibration you can vibrate at, like true authenticity, not trying to be somebody, like really just your authentic, weird self with your family dynamic passed down in your body and your DNA and where you come from and everything you've seen and done. Like your authenticity, you're the only one. Like everyone is a true original.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've like started playing a fun game with myself, like how authentic can I be? And it freaks people out. It kind of freaks me out sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, well, it's authentic. This is the game we're playing. It's your last lifetime. So that's A. Wait, there was a really good point. Hold on.
Let me tell you what it was.
Fuck, what was it?
B, tariffs don't work.
Okay, I remember now.
Sorry.
Okay.
I made a guess and I was wrong.
Not. Okay, height of the pop stardom, like bedazzled bodysuits, not eating, like trying to be this thing that I'm not.
Yep.
And I just like hit a wall where I'm like doing the dancing and I'm like, this is not me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants me to be this. And I'm trying to please them because I like people to be happy. I want people to be happy. Timber, biggest song in the world. Took off the bedazzled bodysuit, stopped the arena tour, started a punk band called Yeast Infection, played dive bars, much to the dismay of everybody around me.
Of the machine.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
They were not happy. But like, that's one of my proudest moments. Because like, I did grow up on food stamps. I'm not scared of what it means to not have money. Like, fuck that. I'm going to stand in my integrity of who I am and in my authenticity. And I'm not going to stand for, like, I'd become the thing that I, like, hated. Like, I don't want little girls looking up to someone who's not eating and me pretending like I'm eating, but I'm not. Like, no, I'm not going to do this. It's not who I am. It's not what I stand for. Fuck that. And that was, like, when everything changed. Where I was like, I tried it your way, you guys, and it's bullshit. And now I'm doing it my way. And like, take whatever you want because my fucking genius is in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So you can never have it. You can own my voice. You can do the thing. You blah, blah, blah.
Well, let's talk about that because the album you're coming out with now is the first time that you've owned the rights to your voice. Is that right?
Yeah, it's the first time I've had the legal rights to my recorded voice since I was 18 years old.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And after a 10-year litigation, 3 states.
And this is period. This is the
Yeah.
And it's a strange thing to think about, and I can kind of relate, not on the same scale, but I can kind of relate when you're young and super hungry, you just want in.
Well, you're
And
just happy to be there.
You're happy to be there. And so, and this is one of the oldest stories in show business is pop stars when they're 17, 18, signing everything away because someone's saying, we have the microphone. The microphone's in that room. If you want to sing into it, sign this piece of paper and you'll do it.
Yeah. Well, and you also, like, your brain's not fully developed. I grew up without a father, came from very humble beginnings. And so, like, also didn't really understand in perpetuity in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I signed. And I was like, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm a punk rocker. Like, they're going to take a bunch of money. That's fine. Like, I don't care about money. But actually, what I didn't realize is, like, in perpetuity in the universe, my voice, like, it's a big thing you're signing.
Yeah.
And then I just, like, I reached max capacity, biggest song in the world moment. And then it was like, no.
Yeah.
And so that's when I saw you in the street. So I needed that hug. So thank you.
I was wandering around hoping I could hug Kesha. and I manifested you.
I love that.
And I was like, I got to get her fast because it's her last life.
You can do that?
It is.
And I knew that I had 10,000 lives still to go. But I knew I couldn't get you the next time around.
Oh, right.
Because you're not going to be around the
now
next
or
time.
never, yeah.
It's going to be some other. I don't want to hug that creep. This period of time that you went through this crazy litigation and all that stuff that everyone's read about, and I don't think people that have been through legal things on that scale can understand how it consumes your whole life, you know, and like it takes over your whole life. And when it has to do with your creativity and what you do to keep yourself sane, that's doubly, it's not like, oh, you're being sued over a parking lot that you own in Encino and you may not get to see it for a while or you may lose part of it. It's your essence of who you are.
Well, it's the thing that it's weird. It's like your soul is like on paper owned by someone else, but you're like, but it's in my body and I have rights to my body, but all of this has infiltrated every ounce of my body and my brain. And it just is really toxic and it's really unfortunate because, you know, people use that as like a tool to torture. And it works. Like it was really, really hard. And I just remember getting more and more scared and paranoid because like the fuckery, but then also like how long it went on. And that was by design. Yeah. And, you know, I remember being told that by the time I got out of this situation, I would be old and I would be broke and I would be irrelevant. So every single time that I do anything that connects, it hits like on a level people will never understand.
Right.
And so like, it's
a sweet revenge.
Oh, it's also just like, it's not true. Like, I'm not old, God damn it. And I'm, well, the legal bills, but I'm not irrelevant. And so that it's like, it's nice to have people that believe in you. And like, so I appreciate you. And I always have from the beginning, like our relationship from the beginning.
It's so funny that because I feel like we're in tune in some crazy way because you bring this guitar and you talk about flow state. That is the way I chill is before you showed up, I was upstairs with an Epiphone Casino strapped on, just doing scales and noodling and doing little riffs because in my office, because that's how I kind of turn off the noise. I've found that if my hands are busy, the noise goes away. And if I'm doing scales or if I'm doing, it's just everything calms down a little bit.
Yes, this is what the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills does to me. I'm dead ass right now. I don't know why, but it scratches that part of my brain.
But you know, I completely relate to that. And I've said this before, but for my wife, it is Below Deck. She likes her some Below Deck. And there are times where she's so smart and she's so, you know, hyper literate and hyper competent. And then there are times where I'll just find her in a room and she's like got Cheeto dust on her face and she's just watched like 15 down under Below Decks in a row.
And you're like, are you
I'm
okay?
like, are you all right? And she's like, who are you? Like, I'm your husband of 23 years. You've never seen me naked, but I really am. And so, I mean, but that is, I understand that. We all need that.
Well, I think because creativity has become like, it became my job. And then it became like, I have to fight for this, like so fucking hard. I need like 30 minutes one time a week to watch some ladies yell about their Birkins, okay?
The Birkin, such an innocent shoe. Or bag?
It's a bag. This is a fake Birkin.
That's a fake Birkin?
Oh, yeah, but you can't tell, right?
I
South
could.
Korea. You could not.
The minute you walked in, I was like, fucking fake Birkin. And you know what? Matt gave me the signal to cancel.
I did.
He gave me the let's cut this off. We got a fake
Yeah.
Birkin in the house. And we can't talk to you. You might meet not the real Kesha.
We actually switched that out with a real Birkin when you weren't looking.
I would love that.
That's our prank show.
Oh my God. Giving people real Birkins? Okay. I'll play.
You know, you had the moment, you talk about these little cultural moments. You knew you had made it. you said when The Simpsons switched out
Uh-huh.
the opening of their show, because they always do a different opening. They did an opening featuring TikTok, and you're like, okay,
It's like, fine,
got it.
I guess this is on. And I was like, and then it was like wild style. It was just like wild style. My life's been wild style.
Wild style.
It's just the only way I can describe it.
So, are you willing to have like a boring day which I know you mentioned you want to watch your Beverly Hills Housewives?
Yeah, that's
But do you ever take a day and just, I don't know, make some pasta,
Cake.
a cake, bake a
don't know.
cake, paint a wall, just,
I-
do some electrical repair on a lawnmower?
To be honest, no, this is like kind of a problem. I have no chill. I have a tattoo that says chill. It's a lie. I'm not chill.
That's why you got the
I
tattoo,
know, I
is to
was
try and
trying
chill.
to
Then
chill.
remind yourself. Yeah.
Just
Right.
get more tattoos.
Yeah.
When you're
I have a
trying to
tattoo that
chill.
says "Stop talking."
You do?
No, but I wish I had a tattoo.
Well, it doesn't help. But no, I don't understand.
But what about when you're at this
how-
retreat?
Okay. But
and
then
you
you're
just-
romping around naked, chasing the butterflies and like tromping up in the hills, and then you go in the art barn, and then you go and you like dance your traumas away, and then the medicine woman
Are you
comes
still
and-
naked when this is all happening?
you like can be, but I wasn't dancing naked.
I agree with your.
I'm making little noises. Again, I'm the creep who's peering in at Esselyn.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? I'm in a faraway hill with crazy big, comically large binoculars going, oh, I think I see Kesha.
You're wearing like a
God.
sniper ghillie suit. You know this.
No, I'm not wearing I'm wearing a birding outfit.
So
Same
it's
thing.
you go and like you don't usually dance naked. You're usually just
Right. That can
naked
be
in
problematic.
the hot springs.
Yeah.
Just don't be weird about it, Conan.
Don't be weird about what? Dancing naked is problematic. I'm sure.
Why?
I don't know. Things could get caught in the machinery.
What? What machinery? What?
There might be a thresher nearby. I don't know. I haven't thought this all the way through. I assume they're out in the woods and there's a threshing machine.
Your Irish cutlets are gonna get caught in the
I
combine.
won't have my Irish cutlets thrashed in some thresher. Kesha, you've ruined this podcast forever.
He short circuited after you said chicha.
I know.
You said Shisha, and you know what? Once that happened,
Let's not discount Bejazzled either.
are we writing these down? What do we have now?
we've got two cunties. Well, I guess two chichas now for counting that one.
Writing it
One
down.
Irish cutlets and one Bejazzled.
Count it.
And you're both writing
And guess
it
what?
down.
I'm going to keep these on clipboards.
Yes.
Because I love having this. I love consulting a clipboard. Hold on a second. That's one bejazzled, two Irish cutlets, a cunty.
You compared your nipples to spam. I want
Trust
to
me.
write that one down.
Well, if you saw them, you'd notice what I'm talking about. Let's just say the freckle is not the most erotic symbol. You have had, I'm telling you, you're a very spiritual person.
What's this segue going to be?
Let's go! Do it! Get it!
There's no kind of party like a cashew pot. It goes to catch a pot. I don't stop. Okay. Listen, I want control of this. It's my job as the admiral of this podcast to get it under control. And Kesha has ruined everything. You are always fun. Always fun this one.
100%.
That's
Yeah.
why, you know what happened was I was doing something at South by Southwest, and someone came up to me and said, Kesha's here and wishes to speak to you. And I hadn't run into you since I think I saw you on the street. And I said, I would love to see Kesha. And then 5 minutes later, you walked in and we had this nice reunion. And I said, you've got to come on the podcast, please.
And here we are.
And here we are. And it's
Well
a
done.
mess.
It's
a mess.
That is what I
No,
do.
it is.
Well,
It is.
should be.
It is exactly what it should be. You are a magical spirit from another land. Let's take a spiritual journey together. Tell me,
Let's go.
you're a very spiritual person. And you say you've had spiritual encounters. Do
I
you
have.
believe in ghosts? I'm not a ghost person. I
Are
don't
you
think.
fucking kidding me right now?
Well, I don't know about ghosts.
Okay,
I
well,
believe there are energies and spirits, but I don't know about a ghost.
would you
like-
ever go ghost hunting?
Yeah, I go ghost hunting.
Okay, so I did a TV show on Disney Plus called Conjuring Kesha where I went ghost hunting, looking for aliens, looking for Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
T is some shit happened, didn't do a season 2. So on my tour this summer, on the days off, I'm doing it myself.
See, this is how you relax. It's not making a cake.
That is your chill.
That's your chill.
relax.
Your chill is looking for Bigfoot and
Fuck yeah.
what about Loch Ness Monster?
Fuck yeah.
Chupacabra.
But I don't know what that is.
Okay.
But fuck yeah, too.
It's an Israeli appetizer.
But like, yes, that is how I relax.
Ghosts, though, specifically.
Yes.
Ones who have passed on, you think are still visiting us.
100%. Okay, so I'm filming a show. I am the exec producer, filming the cameraman. I forget what the camera is called, where it's like infrared, where you can see body heat.
Eduardo, what is that called?
Like
I asked Eduardo.
Oh, sorry.
I defer to Matt.
God damn it, you're
And
good.
I'll have you see my previous answer.
A thermal?
I think, isn't it a thermal camera like Predator?
Just like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm filming him. He's filming me. Day 2, Haunted Insane Asylum. They're with Big Frida, Chip Coffee. We're bored. It's like 4 a.m. And they're like, start like basically talking shit to the demons. I'm like, all right, where are you at? Like, you're not even here. Just like.
Right. Condescend to the demons, insult the demons, which would bring a demon forth, I would think.
And it did. And so then on camera, holding the camera, watch this thing like crawl up Jake and crawl into the ceiling. And it happened so fast that I was like, Jake, there's a thing. And then that's how fast, right?
Mhm.
Filming it. Exact same time, he like throws down a red camera, really expensive camera. Is like, oh my God, there's something crawling on me. Pulls his shirt up. And there's 3 scratch marks down his spine. And Chip Coffee comes over and throws holy water on it. And then it heals. And I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Who's Chip Coffee? That's the coolest name I've ever heard. And why isn't he a private detective?
He might be.
The name's Coffee, Chip Coffee. Well, okay, that's stunning. Do you have all that on camera?
Yes. And nobody cares. That's the craziest part.
Cares.
And I'm like, nobody cares about these ghosts I found. You're welcome. But I found so many.
Do you get creeped out in a graveyard? Or are you kind of happy there?
No, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Because I'm like almost there.
Well, you know what?
Oh my God.
Kesha, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Trust me, I'm getting to the boneyard long before you. I'll tell you, and I'll come back and I'll tell you how it is. Kesha, it's me, it's Conan.
No, please.
I'm in the afterlife and I'm still not naked. All the other ghosts are letting things flop around.
Wait, how would you haunt?
How would I haunt? Irritating. I wouldn't scare
Irritating?
people, but I'm going to pass on. And Gourley and Sona are youngsters. They're going to be happily living their lives. And I'm going to just be like, oh, hey, what's going on?
You're going to be
Oh.
doing bits.
Doing
Yes.
bits. I'm going to be doing bits and coming back and saying, wouldn't it be funny if, and you will get an exorcist,
Yeah.
but nothing scary will happen. There'll be no cone vomiting or head spinning.
I'll put my hair up in a bun and it'll just get knocked out immediately.
Whenever her hair's in a
Yeah.
bun, I knock it loose.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a good
lot
one.
of like,
when
you'll
you're
do that.
I'll do that. Or Gourley, I'll scratch your favorite. He loves to listen to old Kay Kaiser tunes on his 45 player.
I
I've
don't
got
even know who that
spurs
is.
that
I
jingle
don't
when they jingle.
Is that me?
I don't know.
He loves he just puts on old records and he wears a seersucker suit.
Oh my God, so cute.
Yeah.
I do this. I do this.
And I'll be scratching. All your records will be scratched.
I
and you
go
know
to
what
flea
happened.
markets and I'm in a ukulele
too?
club. And
Same. Cute.
I'm assigning him a personality over time, and soon it
it's
will
the
become
first time
his
I've ever
personality.
been happy
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
just
Yeah.
little things. Like he'll take things that you have like organized and he'll move them around just a little bit so
Yeah.
it'll infuriate
Make you
you.
crazy.
Yeah.
Has that ever happened?
But the thing is, the first person I'm going to go to is Kesha.
You
Okay.
better.
That's like, I'm going to go to you first.
You fucking better.
Hey, man, Jesus. And I'd be like, I like when you wear my merchandise. It looks so sexy. And I can monetize it. You're like, what a weird ghost. You're going to, I'll be the first. I'll be a ghost that has a restraining order. Kesha, 55 feet. Oh, fuck. Well, I got to talk about this. You're going out on tour. It's the Tits Out tour, and I have got to join you on stage, and I got to let these cutlets breathe.
Yes. Let them out, baby.
Are you enjoying the live performing now? I bet I have a prediction that you're enjoying it now, maybe more than ever, because you've been through everything.
I'm enjoying everything better now. It's weird when you like sign away the rights to the one thing you do and have dedicated your life to in perpetuity in the universe, and then you get it back.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking everything is different. I feel like I'm living in hypercolor. I feel like I'm also like healing in front of the world at the same time, which is like messy.
Mm-hmm.
But I just had to make a conscious choice. Like, what do I believe? I believe in being authentic. I believe it's my last lifetime. Like, I really do believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, fuck it. Let's go. And like now everything is so much more fun. Listening to, I couldn't even listen to music for a long time. I have not listened to some songs that were like particularly unpleasant for me.
Yep.
And I like last week, you would hate this, but I was like dancing around my room naked,
No.
sobbing.
I like it when you do it.
Okay, just not you. Okay, got it.
I just am there just as a sketch artist.
But just like crying, being like, these are my children.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've turned my back on my children and like I love them and I want to play them and the fans want to hear them and I can't wait to see my fans and I'm free. There was just a period of time when like I felt so forgotten by the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like 10 years is a long time. And I was also like signed to the people that were suing me.
Mm-hmm.
And so like by year like 9, I was like, I feel so fucking like nobody cares.
Yeah.
And it was so isolating and so depressing. And then I get a phone call. Everything looks the same. Ring, ring. In 3 months' time, you will be free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, everything just flipped in that minute. Like in that moment, I wrote 200 songs over the course of the next couple of months. Like just there was like color brought back into my life.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't wait to tour. And all the music that has negative connotation, everything's energy. So yes, I believe in ghosts. We'll have to circle back on that. But anyways, I'm taking out...
It's me, Conan. I didn't even die, but I'm a ghost hanging around your house. Doing sketches.
Please, you're alive and well.
I'm alive and well.
I'm here to serve you with a ghost subpoena.
Oh, ghost subpoena. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm genuinely very happy for you. And it's funny. I have this, because I've been doing this for so long and I encounter people and then I see them at different phases in their life. And I have this relationship sometimes, and I've said this to many people, and you fit the bill as well, where I'm rooting for you because you came and, helped me out and gave of your talent on my show a long time ago. And when, and repeatedly, and you were always brought great energy. And I thought, I'm just so happy to reconnect with you. And this has been really funny and fun and filthy at times.
I'm like a little psychotic.
Yeah, but also I'm learning some words here that I didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, we love that.
It's good you wrote them down.
Yeah,
it's good you wrote them down.
What happens when this piece of paper is found later on in my pocket?
That's when the restraining order.
This laundry got sent back, and the woman who works there wants to talk to you. This was rolled up in your...
Hi, I have Mr. O'Brien's grocery list. I'm wondering if you could help me find some of these. I understand Irish cutlets, but where are the chichas?
I need 2 cunties.
I need 2 cunties and a chicha, please, to go. Well, I'm really happy for you. The Tits Out tour. I'm going to be there, man. I'm going to be there dancing on stage.
Yeah, you are.
No, that will hurt you. That will hurt the
No,
numbers.
you must. Wait.
No. Your fans will get so mad when I dance out on tour and the Tits Out
They'll be
tour.
so happy.
Sona, talk some sense into Kesha.
They won't be happy.
Your first independent album, period. This is under your own label, Kesha Records, July 4th, 2025. This is your 6th studio album. I'm really happy for you. And thank you so much for bringing me that gorgeous guitar. I'm going to be playing that today and tonight. And thank you Conan merch has never looked cooler.
Oh, we'll have to take some hot pics and drop it on the gram.
Yes. I wish I knew what the gram was.
I got
Picturing
you.
it being
I
dropped
got you.
on a graham cracker. Kesha wants a photo on a graham cracker. Idiot! I know what the gram is, he said, lying. Kesha, thank you so much for being here and for bringing your cool spirit.
Thanks for always being the fucking best.
Jeez.
Dead
See
ass.
that, Gourley?
Rick Rubin and Conan O'Brien.
Yes!
Like, you are one of the best men.
Oh my God. That is
Fucking-
the first and only time anyone will clump you together
Yeah,
with Rick Rubin,
I
I
know.
think.
They're
right?
my two favorite
I'm
men
going to
in
try and get into a
entertainment.
fender bender with him. Just so that we're named in court together. I'm going to wait for Rick Rubin to drive by and then just slam into the back of his car. Conan O'Brien struck Rick Rubin. See, Sona, twice! He was driving his Nissan Sentra when he was hit from behind by Conan O'Brien. All right, bless you, Kesha. Go forward and do great works.
Let's party.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Each Apple product, like the iPhone 16, is thoughtfully designed by skilled designers. The titanium Apple Card is no different. It's laser etched, has no numbers, and it earns you daily cash on everything you buy, including 3% back on everything at Apple. Apply for Apple Card on your iPhone in minutes, subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank, USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com. Hey, Sona, you're taking a trip to Hawaii soon, yes?
Yes, I am. Yep.
This is a whole family thing?
It's a whole family thing. All four of us are going, and we're leaving Oki with my parents. And so I am thinking to make some extra cash on the side, I'm going to put my place up on Airbnb.
That's smart. I'll tell you why. Why just let your place, which is very nice, sit there?
Yeah.
I think you Airbnb it while you're out of town.
Yep.
And then you make some money to buy, your husband Tack, some cool Hawaiian shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
He loves Hawaiian shirts.
Good looking guy in a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's so smart. If you host while you're away, you're basically offsetting some of the cost of your own vacation lodging. It's the circle of life, if you think about it.
That's true.
Hosting is a unique way to save money while you're traveling, and it's super easy. Here's the thing. Your home might be worth more than you think it is. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host. Do this, Sona. I really want to see Tack wearing a lot of new Hawaiian shirts when you guys get back, and I want it to be cash you made from Airbnb.
Okay.
Okay, we need to discuss something that just happened moments ago. And this has never happened before on the podcast in 5 years. We took a break. We had just finished interviewing Kesha. Wonderful time. Really fun.
Wonderful.
Wow.
She's so funny and fun, and it was revealing and cool and all kinds of stuff. Then we take a break. I remain here and start doodling on my sketch pad.
I remain here too,
But
because I am a
you,
decent
why don't you
person.
tell us what happened, Matt? Just tell us. It's okay.
No, it's really embarrassing. It's not okay at all.
I had to pee, and I went to the bathroom, and I opened the door. It wasn't locked, and Kesha was peeing in the bathroom.
So you walked in on Kesha while she was urinating.
And she screamed.
She screamed.
But she did the cutest little like this, like an Ewok or something. And she was very nice about it, and I truly didn't mean to.
You said you truly didn't mean to. But I would like to point out that just as you got up from the table, you looked at me and you said, "Time to watch Kesha pee," and stormed out of the room. And I said, "No! No, you did not say that. And this is for the court records. You did not say such a thing."
Can I say something?
Mhm.
The door was closed, and you didn't think about
Yes.
knocking.
Here's the thing. The door was not locked, and there are two doors in that restroom. There's the door, and immediately to the left, there's another door. So anytime I've ever used that restroom, it's always locked if it's being occupied. So
Yeah,
I wasn't used to it. Are you suggesting that I did that on purpose? I didn't even know she was in there.
I don't know. It's not proper bathroom etiquette. If the door is closed, you knock.
I'm totally with Sona on this. I'm a knocker. I always knock. I find
I certainly will from here on out. I can tell you that much. Oh my God.
But I mean,
Unless it's Kesha.
Yeah. We heard shrieking.
Yeah.
You came running back in, face beet red. We have a whole bunch of people out there who were watching the podcast. They find out what happened. They're screaming. I mean, it really did sound like a house of murder.
Yeah.
It did. Well, and also I have to admit, because I think it's a very awkward situation for everybody. You came in here, you're like, I just walked in on Kesha. And then you could have ignored it, but you went out there and you apologized.
Well, I thought
which
that
was
was the
nice.
right thing to do.
No, I think it's nice, but it also, I don't know, does that make somebody more uncomfortable or more embarrassed?
Can I also explain one other thing? I was right on the heels of Eduardo saying, let me just go pee really quickly. I didn't know which one he was in. I thought because this one was unlocked, he was not
Maybe
in
he was
there.
trying to come look at
Yeah, maybe.
In his defense, he was trying to watch Eduardo
That's right.
urinate.
That's right.
And accidentally walked in on Sexy Kesha. So I
Wait a minute.
I-
You're the creep here.
and just to let people know here, there are two bathrooms. There's one right next to our studio,
Mhm.
and then there's one that is kind of further on down the hall. And so you didn't use the one right next to the studio.
It
Why?
was used.
Okay.
It was in. It was.
How did you know it was
occupied.
used? Because the door was shut?
I
Yeah.
thought
Why didn't you walk
Here's
in
why.
on that one?
because
Why
I
didn't
thought Eduardo went into that one, and I thought no one else is in this other one because I knew he went into that one.
I don't
thought it
know.
was
There's a lot of
open.
assumptions
a lot
here.
of assumptions here. There's
And
also
can
a
I say
bathroom on the
something
first
else?
floor.
The second bathroom is labeled Pop Star. And the first bathroom is labeled peons that work here at the show.
That's an unfortunate pun.
Yeah, it is. And no pun intended. And then my bathroom is called Comedic Icon. And that's on the
Okay.
top floor.
I just want to refresh us to the interview prior to this, where you spent a good 5 minutes talking about how you wanted to dress like a urinal and have women pee on you. So
No. No, that's
okay.
That
And he
I
talked
did
about
not.
perving on Kesha while she was at the
Excellent.
Echelon.
That's right.
No. First of all, this whole thing about me dressing as a urinal wouldn't work on women. That's a flawed concept. So I know you're lying.
Oh, then
I
it's
know you're
okay.
lying. Oh, I'll dress as a urinal and then trap women. Slight flaw with your plan there, Gourley, that
Oh
you're
my
trying to
God.
assign to me. Clearly, you've thought this out, and I've found your sketches, and I've seen what you've done. Anyway, I want to assure all of our guests that from now on, Matt Gourley is going to knock.
Yes, agreed.
And a good idea maybe to lock the bathroom door when Gourley's on the property. When the Mad Peeper's here, let's lock things up. You know?
Can I ask a question? So, we are on the second floor. Conan, your office and your own personal bathroom is on the third
It's
floor.
not my personal bathroom because I share it with Adam Sachs, Jeff Ross, and anyone else who wants to go up there. And
Well,
use it.
that's my question is, should we, so this doesn't happen again, should we assign Gourley a bathroom? This is the only bathroom you're
Oh,
allowed
what are
to
you doing?
use.
I'm not
Oh,
like
you know
a
what we
sex
should-
offender.
Yeah,
You know what we should do?
I'm just saying.
Well, first of
we
all,
want to learn from our
you know what?
mistakes.
We should learn from our mistakes. First of all, I think Gourley should wear an ankle bracelet for a year. And he has to go to every pop star in LA
And tell them.
and knock on their door and tell them if you're urinating in a bathroom near me, I may try and
I
peek
might
in
try
on
to
you.
get
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's rule number one. Rule
Hello,
number two is we should
Phineas.
get one of those outdoor bathrooms and we should put it in our little yard, and that should be just for Gourley.
Oh, like a porta potty?
Little porta
Like
potty.
an outhouse.
Little outhouse
Oh.
porta potty. Oh, you like old timey things? We'll get you an
Oh,
old.
wait. No, I have a solution. I
Yeah.
quit. Okay.
Hey,
A little
this is a win-win-win.
a
We
little
did it.
gorla potty. A gorla potty.
We did it.
Listen, you can write up rap all you want on a piece of paper, but
now.
you just wrote rap.
Oh my God.
Listen, it was an accident. Accidents happen, and
I will say, if you're going to walk in on someone, I feel like Kesha's a good
She was
person to
cool
walk
about
in
it.
on because
She's
she's
so
cool
cool.
about
She
it.
laughed
She's
about it.
very cool.
yeah, I
very
walked in 4
open.
times on Al Pacino,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Get the hell out of here! What are you doing? Going away? It's the 4th. Hey," he said, "I understand 1 time. It's the 4th time." And I said, "Hey, it's taking you a long time to pee, Mr. Pacino." "Oh, what are you on? I'm 94. I've also played Jim on Taxi." All right, peace out. Love you,
God.
Kesha. Bye.
Oh my God.
God.
There used to be a time when the goal was get a TV show, get on a TV show, and then get into movies. Like everyone was just trying to do this. There was this trajectory. And I'm thinking, especially when you were on Seinfeld, it's probably like, okay, I was on SNL. Now I'm on Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Then I got to get into movies, and then I become a movie star because that has to be the trajectory. And what we see now is
Yeah.
no one cares. They just care about good work. You can make a podcast, and do you know what I mean? And you can reach. It's a completely different. It's like taking off one high-powered lens and putting on a different lens that takes a completely different kind of picture. It's still you, but it's you in all these different ways, which I think is kind of very nice. We're very lucky to be alive at this time.
We're very lucky because you can sort of ping around and do different, tackle different creative projects in a way that perhaps wouldn't have been accessible, I don't know, 20 years ago or something like that.
I think it used to be that in your position, they would have said like, okay, you were on Seinfeld, so now you have to go do that again.
Exactly.
And you got to wait around till we find the right part where you're someone's friend who comes in and chats in the apartment. But this way, you can completely flip the narrative.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just the thing that endlessly fascinates me is I think about it's just these technological changes. But careers used to be, I think, much more restrained. Like people were confined to one kind of box.
Right, exactly.
And now I think there's all the fences are down. Everyone's wandering into everything else. And I was talking to some actor recently, and he's done so much great TV work, and he's also done some movie work, but he was sort of saying, yeah, but I need to get back to movies. And I said, why? No one knows the difference anymore. Great work on television or great work in the movies is just great work.
Yeah, what was his answer?
He agreed with me.
Oh, you convinced him.
Yeah, I convinced him. We're talking about Brad Pitt.
I was going to say, I thought it was Brad Pitt.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was really down on, not having really a movie career. And we hang out a lot. And he's done some TV stuff. He was on Friends.
Yeah, of course.
At one appearance. And so I talked him out of it. He was really high, and he had forgotten that he had had a movie career.
So I know what you mean about the television to movie thing.
Mm-hmm.
And back when I was doing Seinfeld, that's when I had both of my kids,
Mm-hmm.
So the idea, and we were making 22 episodes. Remember those days when it was 22 episodes a season or 24 or whatever? So the idea of going off during the hiatus and making movies was just no bueno for me. I couldn't bear the idea of it. And the irony of all of this is that like in the last year and a half, I've made a ton of movies.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And you're in the Marvel universe now.
I know, I am.
That's
nuts.
Tell me about that, because
Let me tell you something.
Once you're in that club, forget about it.
I don't know if that's the case, but I'm really doing this to impress my kids. And I'm not shitting you. I really am. I mean, they wanted, they both would say, "Mom, come on, why can't you be in whatever the hell it is?" And I said, "Yeah." And so I met with these guys, and I said, I could do something. I could punch somebody and fly around or whatever. Anyway, cut to.
That was all it took?
That's all it took. And
Wait a minute. By the way,
that was my pitch. That was the actual pitch I made.
Okay. Well, guess what? I think I could punch somebody and fly around a little bit.
Maybe take a punch. Yeah.
I could be punched.
Yes.
And people could fly over me. But I don't see why I can't be part
it's
of
DC, but Plastic Man feels like you.
Get your reps to get a meeting for you with Kevin Feige and all those people, and pitch yourself.
Yes, I'm going to. Well, this is my pitch right now. I don't get out a lot, so I'm just going to send them this segment of the podcast. But Kevin Feige and the Marvel gang, come on. I've got a fan base. Why are you making noises?
I don't know. I think maybe you'd be like an extra. Is that mean to say?
Yeah.
Come on, but I think
it's not nice to say.
I'm sorry, but I think that
a distracting extra.
Yeah, but
hey, who's that handsome?
He could
tall
be
drink of water in the background.
He could be like a snarky.
What?
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my superpower is snark.
No. First of all, you're not going to have a superpower.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. You're not going to be one of the heroes.
No.
Okay, so I'll be a guy who is. I'm cooking the books in the background.
Yeah, you might be like a corporate snarky guy. That I could see.
That's true.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not sending this to Marvel.
It's too late. You're cast.
But I mean, so your kids now.
My kids, my grown men children.
Right. Your 45-year-old children.
Yeah, seriously.
No, but now they must want to come to the set because they want to see like, oh, well, you're shooting Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I want to be there. I want to meet Falcon. I want to see all this cool stuff.
They're actually, they haven't asked me to come to the set. Maybe they'll come. I'm going down. I'm going to be shooting starting in June for many months. So I suspect that they may want to come then. And there's going to be lots of fancy people in it. And so they'll get to meet. If they come, they would get to meet cool folks. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll come.
I have to say my kids never ask to meet people.
How old are your kids now?
My daughter's 19 and my son's 17.
Wow. Okay.
But they're very and they're very polite. They're really but they've never bothered me. They've never bothered to meet anyone. And then every now and then when they do really want to meet someone, I don't have the clout to make it happen.
Right.
So like, my daughter would flip if I could say, hey, Taylor Swift, do you want to meet her? And that's not happening. Taylor Swift's team has told me. No, I haven't even approached, but
right.
But
you're pretty sure you're going to get a pass?
I'm pretty sure that I'm not even going to try.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to try.
Okay. Well, fine. I can't help you. If
I think you could.
No, I can't.
Yes, you could. You have more clout than I have. You could call Taylor Swift's people and say, look.
Conan's kids want to meet her?
Well, Conan wants to meet her with one of his kids.
Oh, that's what this is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I want to go in first.
Yeah, your
have
daughter.
have like a lunch, and then my daughter can come in at the end. Yeah.
Why don't you fabricate a pitch? Why? I mean, you've got this company now.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't you come up with a story idea or something? You were pitching her.
That's it.
That's how you're going to do it.
That's how I do it.
Yeah. And you say you need to pitch it to her just like over lunch, and then you have your kids come by.
Right. Okay.
We figured it out.
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Now we got to figure out the pitch.
You play Flailer Snitch.
That's your Marvel name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't have a good pitch for her.